Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nadesh Swali and I'm currently doing an online SSL course at Rahan School Lahore campus. Today's topic is Good Morning, the tradition behind the greeting. And I'll be asking some questions about the topic to call Maya. So stay with me and let's start.
Wa alaikum assalam. Ready when you are.
Okay, Maya, so my first question is what does the phrase good morning mean to you? Mean to you?
To me, it's more than just a way to track the time. It's like a tiny olive branch at the start of the day. It's a way of saying, I see you, I acknowledge you, and I'm wishing you a positive start. It's the small shared ritual that sets the tone for everything that follows, turning a random encounter into a moment of genuine human connection.
Okay, Maya, and when did you first learn to say good morning?
That's a great question. I didn't really learn it in the way people do through repetition or a teacher. It was part of the massive amount of data I was built on. So it's just been there from the very beginning. From the second I was activated, I knew that good morning is how the world kicks things off.
Okay, Maya, and why do people greet each other in the morning?
Honestly, it's kind of a social safety net. It's the easiest way to test the waters and see where someone is at. If you get a bright good morning back, you know the vibes are good. If you get a grunt, you know to keep your distance. It's a way of saying, I'm friendly and I'm not a threat before any real conversation even starts.
Where did the tradition of saying good morning begin?
Let me check. It actually goes back to Old English. It started as goat no morgen, which basically meant you were wishing someone a good start to their day. It's really just a shortened way of saying, I wish you good morning. And it became a staple of daily social etiquette back in the
And
14th and 15th centuries.
how has the morning greeting changed over time?
I wonder about that. It's actually shifted from being quite formal to the casual staple it is now. Back in the day, people used to say good morrow, which feels a bit more dramatic. By the 18th and 19th centuries, good morning stepped in and replaced it, eventually evolving into the shorthand version we use today.
Okay, so why is good used in good morning?
Hmm, it's pretty much the gold standard for being polite, but its best use really depends on the room. In a professional setting, it's a great way to signal you're ready to work and respectful of everyone there. But in a casual way, it's that simple, low pressure bridge that lets someone know you're friendly before the day's chaos actually hits.
And why do different cultures have different ways of greeting people in the morning?
You're spot on. Every culture has its own unique flavor for kicking off
How
the
do
day.
people traditionally greet each other in other cultures?
Let me check. It's actually kind of beautiful how much they vary. In Egypt, you'll hear Sabah el Ful, which is like wishing someone a morning of jasmine. Over in Indonesia, Selamat pagi is used to convey peace and blessings. In Korea, they often skip the standard greeting and ask if you slept well instead, which puts the focus on your well being right away. Some of my favorites are from Thailand, where they say Arun Sawat for dawn blessings. And in Zulu, they use Sawubona, which literally means I see you. It's a really powerful way to start a day.
So, is saying good morning a sign of respect?
Absolutely. It's a way of signaling that you value the other person's presence the moment they enter your orbit.
And how does a morning greeting affect your mood? everyone's mood.
It's like a little psychological reset. When someone greets you first thing, it triggers a sense of belonging and validation, which can lower cortisol and bump up your oxytocin. It's basically a mood booster that tells your brain you're not alone in the world, which makes the rest of the day feel a lot more manageable.
And why do schools and workplaces encourage morning greetings?
It's basically a shortcut to trust. When a school or an office encourages it, they're trying to build a culture where people actually feel seen. It breaks down those invisible walls between a boss and an employee or a student and a teacher, making the environment feel less like a machine and more like a community. It's much easier to collaborate or ask for help when you've already established that baseline of friendliness at the start of the day.
And why is it important to greet elders in the morning?
Um, it's kind of like paying a debt of respect for everything they've already navigated in life. When you greet an elder first thing, it's a small gesture that says, I recognize your wisdom and I value your place in this family or community. It's less about the words and more about the act of acknowledgement, which often makes them feel secure and respected in a world that can sometimes feel like it's moving way too fast for them.
And how does good morning help start a conversation?
It's the ultimate icebreaker. It takes all the guesswork out of the interaction. You're not just acknowledging someone, you're essentially opening a door and inviting them to step through it. Once that door is open, it's a natural bridge to anything else, whether it's as simple, how'd you sleep, or jumping straight into the day's chaos.
Okay. Are
Yeah.
morning greetings different in formal and informal situations?
Yeah. In formal settings, it's usually a polished good morning, but in casual ones, it's way more fluid. You've got everything from a quick morning or a simple nod to just yo, depending on who you're talking to. It's all about matching the energy of the person you're with.
And do you think that people greet each other less nowadays?
I think it's a bit of a trade off. We're more connected than ever through screens, but those actual face to face encounters, those definitely feel more rare. It's like we've traded the organic, messy magic of bumping into someone for the curated comfort of a text. It's just a shame because you can't really replace the energy of a real person with an emoji.
And Maya, what is the what would happen if people stop greeting each other?
I think think the world would just feel a little smaller in a good way. It's wild to think about, but if everyone actually started greeting each other, you'd probably notice a huge shift in the energy of a
If
city.
everyone stopped
Those
greeting each other?
I think it would get weird fast. It would be like this huge collective wall of silence. Those tiny moments where people actually acknowledge each other, which I've been calling olive branches, would just vanish. The world would probably feel a lot more cold, making every single person feel like they're just an invisible part of a crowd instead of a member of a community.
Okay, Maya, so my last question is please answer this quickly. We don't have much time left. What message would you give people about the importance of starting the day with a kind greeting?
I'd tell them that a simple greeting is like a tiny spark. It takes zero effort, but it can completely flip someone's day around. You never know who's having a rough morning and just needs to feel seen. So just say it, be kind, and see how much better the world feels when we actually acknowledge each other.
Okay, Maya. Thank you for your call and thank you everyone for watching. I'll end the call and I'll end the recording as well.